Hi, my name is Thera McNeil. We're supposed to tell a short story about an experience that we had at school and what made it memorable, and how we use this experience to create good experiences for our students. So the experience that I recall, I was in middle school. I had a teacher. She was pregnant at the time. And it was a private school setting that my parents sent me to because I wasn't doing really well in public school, and my mom just didn't really know why. I could not read to comprehend. I could read if you gave me something to read, but I never understood what it was. So the teacher would ask me questions like, why didn't I do my homework in front of the class? And I would snap at her and say, because. Not knowing what my home life was like. We struggled a lot. My dad was a quadriplegic, which meant that my mom and my siblings, had to care for him a lot and often. And I wasn't getting much sleep at night because we had to care for him. And homework was just tedious to me, so I was just kind of over it. But when she would ask me why didn't I do my homework in class, I was like, you don't know my life, you don't know my story. So I would always snap with an attitude and I would be sarcastic and smart with her, and she would yell at me and I would get in trouble, and then she would call me to read and I would never read. I was like, I don't want to read. Or I would read and kids would laugh because I would stutter over my words and stammer over them. But how it creates a good environment now is that even when I ask students to read, I don't really call students to read. What I do is I said, who will read number blah 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 blah, number 6 if it is. And most of the time a student will just read the question. Then I'll call on a student to answer it because it's usually a A, B, C, D, or it's just one word. And they would do that for most part, so they don't feel embarrassed that they can't read. When a student snaps at me in class, I let them have it. Like, I give it to them at first. And then once I realize everybody is occupied, I'll go over to the student and I'll tell them to come out into the hallway so we can have a conversation. So I could try to understand what's going on, whether it's something in school or something at home that's causing them to be angry, upset, frustrated. Sometimes it's just a meal and I find someone to give them something to eat. So this way, they could concentrate a little bit and won't be so agitated or irritated. But I do find that most of the time it's something that I can either help with in school or help them find a solution to at home. Sometimes, most times. That's all I have to say for now.